Hello team, welcome back. In this video, we learn about two important commands that we use to know about IP addresses of our personal computer and using ping command to trace the route between our IP address and our target IP address. If you check the document, it clearly asks to perform certain steps based on the type of the computer you are using. So we most often use Windows operating systems in India. So if you are using Windows operating system, then follow first four steps. And if you are using Apple computer, Mac computer, then you use second four steps, okay, that are given under for Mac users. So as we are using Windows, as we are Windows users, so let us start using ipconfig through the command prompt. Okay, believe remember one thing, you will be using ipconfig command first, then you will be using ping command to trace two websites that are given here. Okay, these are the two websites that are given for which we will be tracing, and we'll take out, like, after completing each activity, what we do is like we try to take screenshot of the details and we keep it. Like for the first activity, when we are using ipconfig, we keep all the records in a table. Okay, let us try out how to find out our IP address and how to trace route between our IP address and the target websites. See, as it was explained under Windows users, you can see that we need to use ipconfig. For that, we need to open our command prompt or DOS prompt. Then we need to type ipconfig, and when we click it enter, when we try to run that command, we get some certain details. From that, we need to identify our IP address, default gateway, and subnet mask. Okay, these three details should be listed out. Okay, how to open command prompt? See, like, come to search, try to search command command. You can see that, right? Command prompt, just click OK. In this way you can open. Otherwise, press Windows symbol on your keyboard and press R both at a time. So you will get a command, you will get a pop-up window in which you can type cmd enter. You can get that one. So for some computers, what happens is, if it is a 32-bit, I guess, usually for 32-bit computers, we need to enter command, or like, it's not working now because, like, older versions of computers, maybe not 32-bit, older version computers, operating systems, we use command. Okay, so let us start doing it. Run Windows R, Windows symbol plus R. I got a pop-up window and I will be pressing cmd. Okay, so now my command prompt is ready. We need to do ipconfig. Press enter. Ipconfig. See, ipconfig is a command that when we use this command on DOS, what happens is it discloses all details related to the our system IP address. So you people know, I guess, like most of you will definitely know about it, that our system will be connected to the internet because of the IP address. Though our system is connected to some particular internet or not, we will be having an IP address to ensure that it will be like, it will be uniquely recognizing your system. Understood? So let us find out what are the details of our, like, your system configuration. Press enter. It provides like a lot of information. You can see that media state, DNS, some XYZ details. Like under this, you got IP4 address. Ignore this one. You take this one, IPv4 address, 192.168.0.104. Next, what is your subnet mask? 255.255.255.0, and your default gateway is 192.168.0.1. So these are the three things that are asked. Just create a small table vertically or horizontally. Just insert. I will be including them in table. I don't want any bullets. Chalo, okay. So I will using this content and value. Okay, what we need? IP address. next default gateway, then what is our IP address? IP address is 192.168.0.104. 92.168.0.104. Next default gateway is 192.168.0.1. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Right? So that's it. That's it, guys. Used IP config command. And the result I got are these results. Okay, when you use this command on your system, you get different results. Maybe this subnet mask will be same, but remaining two details will change. Next, it is what we should do is, like in the command prompt, we need to ping these things. We will be using ping command. Okay, using ping command. So it is just type ping, ping space www.nuc.edu. So what it does is, when we ping some XYZ connection, like it's a website, okay, if that website is active, we get a reply from it. Otherwise, uh, connection will be lost. For example, let us ping first, then I will show you like what happens if we ping to some wrong IP address. Okay, so let us try ping nuc.edu. So just cross check. So we are getting reply. Okay, we got reply from that. It means that the connection can be properly established between the target website, that is nec.edu, and our IP address. And the IP address of nec.edu is 66.39.115.37. Okay, this is the IP address, and the name we are connecting is, its name is, this IP address has got a name, that is www.nec.edu. It is something like you got a phone number. Now, so maybe for example your phone number is 5 nines and 5 nines 999 So it's a phone number, just a phone number. Mobile company people will know it by the phone number. So when we know the phone number, we say that that number belongs to some XYZ person. In the same way, there will be IP address which will be known to the network components and networks, and we recognize it as nec.edu. Okay, so it's very simple fun. Let us try with the other website to check whether it is working or not. www.rixphp. All right, ping www.rixphp.com. Oh, that's great. This is also replying us. So it means that the website is working now and it is responding to our request. Okay. So the RIX PHP's IP address is 50.62.25.129. This website's IP address. Okay. In this way, we conduct these activities. So to trace these routes, like we use Tracert, 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 www.rickshp.com. So this is another important, this TRACERT, trace route, Tracert we call trace route. So it traces route. Okay, this kind of command we can use for tracing the route between our IP address and target IP address. See, for example, if the route doesn't work properly, we can identify from where, like from our location till which location the IP address is successfully traveled, from where it is getting stopped, like from where it getting diverted, something like that. Like from where it will be, the connection will be lost. It can be understood because of using this tracer command. So when we click 8C, from my IP address, it is going to first D-Link router, that is my gateway. From there, it is going to 10.144.0.1 root IP address. now it is going to static Hyderabad VSLL.net, which is like maybe provider of IP internet service provider in Hyderabad. They are getting internet from MLV Mumbai. They From there the connection is sent to uh, Marceline, like it is a network again somewhere. Then it is Paris.net. It is another another service provider in the target country, I guess. From there it went to 80.230.153.66. So these many routes are there between this rich PHP and IP address. It is something like if you are going to Kukatpalli, like which route you are going. So from here, it is going to here. From there, another stop. From there, another stop. In that way. Okay. So it got too many routes to reach the target website. Okay, almost reached, I guess. We are in, like, it is supported by PHP. GoDaddy, I guess. GoDaddy.com. So this one tracer, don't you can try it, but I don't want you people to write anything related to it. I just need you people to fix these two things. Which one? IP config and ping. Ping will be used to test the route, and tracer will be used to trace the route between two IP addresses. I mean, the system that is using tracer IP tracer command and the target system, the target website. See, from here connection is getting delayed, maybe because of some security issues, I guess. Now it reached target IP. So you can see that between the area, from the location where we are pinging to the target location, target website, there are 20 routes. Understood? If you ignore these request timed outs, at least there are 13 routes that are successfully traveled by the ping. When we ping it, it is reaching the target location. Understood? It takes at least 253 milliseconds to reach the target. Okay, that's it, guys. This is a simple activity. Try to work on these two things. After completing this one, IP config address, just take a screenshot of it, print screen. So after completing first activity, IP config, just paste under this one. I mean, it is better that if you paste only the, sorry, if you paste only the command window, command prompt window, just I will be pasting it. Under it, just write results. What is the IP address? What is the default gateway? What is the subnet mask? Then after that, using ping command, here also you just give two screenshots. First, IP config success screenshot. Then go for the next screenshot. I just want you people to put all the three screenshots, and if you want to explain, like whatever I explained it to you, you just explain that information into it. Okay, you can say that when NEC pinged, it is successfully received replaced from the website, and it is observed that the website IP address is some 69.66.39 point something, and we have sent 4 packets and received all the 4 packets by the target party, and total duration it took to reach the target is 240 seconds, 240 milliseconds. You can see that for reaching second one also. So here it took 256 milliseconds to complete the process in that way. Okay, just take, after giving the first one, second screenshot, you should take second screenshot and you should keep it. Okay, first you complete all the activities, then you try to do one by one and take screenshot of each task and include it in your document. Write some brief description about the activity and submit it. Thank you, guys.